Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Before continuing, please review the legal disclaimer provided in the comments section of this video and make sure to see the video till the end to get a full understanding of how it all works. On this channel, we share practical guidance on visa processes, immigration pathways, investment and citizenship options, and related topics to help you make informed decisions. If you are unsure about your visa options or planning your next step, consider subscribing and enabling notifications so you stay updated with the latest developments. There's one residency and travel document strategy that almost no one in New Zealand talks about, and that's exactly why globally minded Kiwis are starting to pay attention to it. Because unlike traditional citizenship by investment programs where you donate hundreds of thousands of dollars and never see the money again, this particular strategy works very differently. You're not buying citizenship. You're not renouncing your New Zealand passport. You're not waiting 5 to 10 years for naturalization. Instead, you're essentially creating an international banking and residency structure that can give you access to an additional legal travel document and a strategic international footprint while still keeping your New Zealand citizenship fully intact. And for New Zealanders specifically, this becomes extremely interesting because NZ already allows dual citizenship, meaning you're not forced to choose between your Kiwi identity and international diversification. Now, before we go further, there's something important to understand. A lot of content online massively exaggerates or oversimplifies these types of arrangements. So let's separate reality from hype. Panama does have several legitimate residency pathways tied to bank deposits, economic solvency, friendly nation structures, and investment-based migration. However, Panama does not simply hand out full citizenship passports to foreigners in 2 weeks just for opening a bank account. That part is misleading and far from truth. What Panama can offer more realistically is a residency pathway, certain travel documentation, and long-term strategic optionality. And for many New Zealanders, that may actually be more useful than chasing another citizenship immediately. Here's why. Most Kiwis already hold one of the world's strongest passports. The New Zealand passport already provides excellent global mobility, so the real value is often not visa-free travel. The real value becomes diversification, banking flexibility, international residency rights, asset protection, tax planning opportunities, and future optionality. And Panama has quietly become one of the world's strongest jurisdictions for exactly that. Why? Because Panama operates on a territorial tax system. That means Panama generally taxes locally sourced income, not worldwide income. Now, that does not automatically exempt New Zealanders from NZ tax obligations. Your New Zealand tax residency status still matters enormously. But Panama's structure is attractive because it allows internationally mobile people to potentially create a second legal and financial base outside the traditional Western systems. Now, one of the most common Panamanian pathways for internationally minded people involves proving economic solvency through bank deposits, fixed-term deposits, investments, or company structures. And yes, Panamanian banks can be used as part of these residency strategies. For New Zealanders, this can create several strategic advantages. First, international banking diversification. A lot of people in New Zealand still keep almost everything concentrated inside one country. One banking system, one property market, one legal system, one retirement structure. But globally wealthy people rarely operate that way anymore. They diversify countries the same way they diversify investments. Second, international mobility planning. Let's say over the next decade, you decide to spend more time overseas, run an international business, move part-time abroad, or eventually relocate entirely. Having an existing residency foothold already established can make that transition dramatically easier. Third, privacy and operational flexibility. Now, this is important. We are talking about legal privacy, not hiding illegal activity. Many globally mobile entrepreneurs and investors simply prefer not having every aspect of their international movement tied directly to one single national system. And Panama has historically been attractive for that reason. Now, from a New Zealand perspective, who would actually benefit most from a Panama strategy like this? Usually, business owners, online entrepreneurs, international investors, high net worth individuals, retirees seeking flexibility, or globally mobile families, especially people who increasingly realize that the future may become more multipolar and internationally fragmented. Because one thing that changed after the pandemic is this: people no longer assume borders will always remain frictionless. Suddenly, banking rules changed, travel rules changed, tax rules changed, residency rules changed. And many New Zealanders realized they had almost no international backup options. That's why residency diversification is becoming more mainstream. Now, one thing that makes Panama particularly attractive compared to some other jurisdictions is that it still remains relatively accessible. Countries around the world are tightening immigration, investment thresholds are rising, residency requirements are becoming stricter. But Panama still remains comparatively entrepreneur-friendly and internationally oriented. And unlike many ultra-expensive citizenship by investment programs, much of your capital in Panama can remain under your ownership rather than being donated away permanently. That's a huge psychological difference for many New Zealanders because Kiwis tend to be financially conservative. A lot of people are uncomfortable simply donating hundreds of thousands of dollars for a passport, whereas using deposits, investments, or business structures feels more rational and asset-based. Now, another important point: many New Zealanders automatically think they need another citizenship immediately, but often a strategic residency can already solve most practical concerns. You gain a second legal foothold, another banking jurisdiction, another place to live if needed, another layer of international flexibility, and potential long-term pathways if your goals evolve later. And importantly, you don't need to abandon New Zealand to do this. That's the key mindset shift. This is not necessarily about escaping New Zealand. For many people, it's about reducing dependency on a single country, because increasingly, globally resilient people are building multiple residencies, multiple banking relationships, multiple legal options, and sometimes multiple citizenships. Not because they dislike their home country, but because flexibility itself has become valuable. And for New Zealanders specifically, there's another major advantage. The Kiwi passport is highly respected globally. That makes opening international doors significantly easier than for many nationalities. So if you combine a strong New Zealand passport plus strategic overseas residency rights, plus international banking diversification, plus future mobility options, you create something extremely powerful: choice. And ultimately, that's what these strategies are really about: not panic, not secrecy, not abandoning your home, but building enough international flexibility that no single government, economy, or system completely controls your future options anymore. And if you want more deep dives into second residencies, global mobility, powerful passports, international relocation strategies, investment migration, and hidden immigration opportunities around the world, you have come to the right place to set the ball rolling. Because the global mobility landscape is changing faster than ever before, you too must act faster or risk being left behind. If you found this video valuable, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel because we break down real immigration pathways, real strategies, and real insights so you can make the right decisions without falling into common traps, and our expert team and associates can assist you to simplify this entire complex process and guide you from start to finish with complete peace of mind. No worries. Do get in touch with us. Now on our WhatsApp mobile number +642217860007, also provided in the comment section of this video, and we will get in touch with you as soon as possible. Your journey deserves the right start, and it starts with the right consultation. And now you have it. Thank you for watching.